Okay, y'all. I'm back again. I'm gonna cover Married to Medicine, season 2, episode 4. And y'all, I don't know. When I watch this show, it's really a good show, but I don't feel like it should have been on Bravo. Because I feel like it's still gonna be behind. It's still gonna be secondary to Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and stuff like that. So I could see the channel on Lifetime because I get a Lifetime feel, or I get Discovery Channel, or what's that Doctor Channel? I don't know, y'all. But I get a feel of that with the show. So let me move on. It goes on to it starts off with Quiet, um, designing, um, getting her clothesline set up for her dog, a dog clothesline. Okay, and with me, this is how I feel. Quiet gets so much fashion. I can see that she can come out with her own clothesline and be kind of unique and different. I can see it going somewhere before the dog, just coming out with the dog line because I don't, I think there should have been something she should have chimed in later, or she could have came up with her own diary regimen because the bitch body is what it is, okay? Even her makeup, if she could have came out with her own makeup line or hair line or whatever, and I think people would have flocked to it. So she going to see the new Married to Medicine wife. I think it's Lisa McCole. I'm liking Lisa McCole. I'm liking her fashion. So she go to her and stuff like that. So moving on, they talking about that. Now let me tell you, I forget who the Asian woman is that worked with Lisa McCole. When she asked, when Quiet told her she was doing a new dog line, let me tell you, she threw so much shade, baby. She was giving more looks than anything, shade looks. And then was like, Quiet asked her, you don't think you can help me out? She was like, I'll try, whatever. But you know how older people is. You know how when certain people get older, they think they can say and do whatever whatever comes to mind, they feel as if they can say it and express it. So with it, I liked it. I don't. It was shade, but no shade. So I don't think Quiet should have got upset with that. So then, let me, because it really was not nothing that just stood out. You know what I'm saying? So I think it went to Simone after that. Her husband, they still going through their finances and stuff like that. They financial issues and stuff like that. But he's going to a golf tournament, vacation trip or whatever. And she like she feel iffy about that because he's been doing it about 14 to 15 years. Now I don't believe in, you know, the snooping because I really do feel like I really do, snooping and probing through, your loved ones, your lovers, you know, shit, you supposed to have that type of trust, but honey, it's okay to do a little pop up surprise every now and then to really see what the fuck's going on. But anyway, he's going there and she is going to throw a pajama party. Which is the highlight of the whole motherfucking show. Cause y'all, okay, I'm gonna get back to that because it was a spectacle. Okay, so here it is. Let's move on to Dr. Jackie, which I think that she is a excellent doctor. I think you know what. Let me chime in to Dr. Jackie Simone. Okay, we know that Dr. Jackie said whatever she said to Miss Georgia Plus or whatever, and we know Simone was dancing on this girl hood, which I find both of them wrong. You know what I mean? On that. But who's flawless? I still think that they are very extraordinary people, and they are really one of the two people that I actually like on the show. You know, you can't give a you. I can't give. No one can give a person 100%. They can try to give 200, 1,000, or try to buy that a million. But at the end of the day, the overall, you're gonna give them 80. maybe 90, maybe 99.9, but you ain't gonna get that for 100. You ain't. So, Dr. Jackie, she's in her office talking about 50 Shades of Pink and stuff like that. She's talking to her cancer patient, and she gets emotional because it brings up stuff. It brings up her past with her battle with cancer. You know what I mean? So she gets emotional when they talk about the husband being angry with them, whatever, whatever. So, okay, Mariah, she was not a spectacle, and Victoria, she wasn't on there. But let's I'm not even gonna really discuss Mariah because she really didn't, you know, it wasn't about her. She wasn't even around other girls on this episode. So anyway, let's go to Dr. Kelly. Yeah, she didn't really show out. She didn't wear the crown or she didn't have the spotlight, but their daughter, which I think Dr. Heavenly Hellish was right that her daughter might need a whooping, or her daughter, which I don't, you really got to watch what you say on her nowadays. But I really don't. Let me go off. I believe she gets everything from her mama, and I'm thinking that what she said was right. That she might need her little tail spiked or whatever, and I agree. But I just don't understand why you ain't put forth a little action because she goes off and she talking about making some kind of what was it called, a goal board or whatever. And Dr. Heavenly really really talking about herself. Her daughter had checked her talking about, girl, do you want to talk about yourself? Which I'm like, yes, God, but I love to read, but I can understand why your 8-year-old daughter is reading it. Why a grown ass woman couldn't do it? Then she ignored her mama when her mama asked her a question. And then she gonna demand her mama to make some motherfucking tacos. See, but let me tell you something, Dr. Heaven, you always trying to get everybody else together. Trying to come for Dr. Jackie for a reason, but you overkilled it. But here it is, you can't get your own child together. I'm trying to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Because what's gonna happen if you don't get that little girl together? She gonna get somewhere and say the wrong motherfucking thing and embarrass the fuck out of you. Then that's when you're gonna be ready to whoop her ass. When she should have had her ass whooped probably years ago. I'm just saying, why you trying to get everybody else together? Get your little girl, cause she gonna embarrass you. This is what the fuck she gonna do. Matter of fact, she already did it to me, cause she's showing out on TV. But she didn't serve. She ain't served no problem, no trouble on this episode. So let me just go on. Let me go on to move on to this motherfucker. Oh, let's go on to Lisa Nicole. Let me go to Lisa Nicole, even though this happened before the spectacle, I'm going to tell y'all about it, okay? Lisa Nicole, it chimes in on her. The camera's on her. The spotlight's on her. She's making cupcakes with the kids. Her husband come in, which he's a doctor of the ER or something like that, and she go pull him off to the side and with let him know that they found some density, some lumps in her breast or whatever. But she's a businesswoman. She got a lot of irons in the fire. She's trying to let him know that she's gonna go and find out the rest of a week after she do a win project or whatever. And he's like, no, you worry about everybody else except yourself and this and that. And she was like, you just need to be supporting me. Honey, you got a good ass man. I don't agree with him. I agree with him. I really feel like a lot of you see that a lot of times when women is in a high position or got good ass jobs and get paid that coin, and you know what I mean. Y'all feel as if y'all is the men, and same thing with Dr. Simone. Y'all don't really like to acknowledge that you got a good man or whatever, or because you try to downsize him. And that downsize their manhood, and I don't get that. I think that what you should do was take your advice, and yes, I agree with him that your health is way much more than that of project because, baby, you got when you have kids, you do not live just for you no more. You got to live for your kids, and they say breast cancer, uh, it can be lethal, but it don't have to be if you catch it earlier, honey. While you waiting a week after because you got some kind of project or some kind of event going on, that could have been a week early that you could have caught it. So let's move on to that. Let's go on to this motherfucker. That's cool. Okay, Dr. Simone, she decides to throw the pajama party. Man, y'all, I said that. But she only invite who was it? Quiet and Lisa Nicole. Okay, Quiet come over there, y'all, in this stunning, stunning. I have to give it to Quiet, top down, when she came in her motherfucking lingerie for the event. She stepped through. She upset because Lisa Nicole and them is there, and Lisa Nicole is there, and Dr. Simone ain't dressed. So she felt like she was set up like, oh, they wanted me to come, and they not dressed up, and they wanted to see what the fuck I had on. Clearly, I don't think that was the case. Cause baby, Lisa Nicole, she had on a pretty little lingerie pink set thing or whatever, which was cute. But it did not know where to touch it. It did not know where to touch. Quiet. Y'all, let me tell y'all what Dr. Simone had on. Y'all, I couldn't believe it that this girl wrote this abomination on TV. She had some cotton, some little cotton Daisy Dukes shorts that seemed like, ooh, y'all, it was just a mess. It was all up in her coochie, all up her flat ass. Then she tied her t-shirt, um, and a knot on the side. Then she had on some black little fairy shoes. It was no fashion at all. And it wouldn't, I don't believe it would have turned on a homeless man. I'm just saying. She could have did she could have did better. And then so past that, she tried to dance. I think her knees was ass. She tried to dance and stuff like that. In she got a dad at home, but they go into like her theater or whatever. And she get up there and try to dance, and then it wasn't going for her. And so we found out that she really approved. She's approved in the bedroom. So and then she, you know, confesses to Lisa Nicole and Quiet that she's approved in the bedroom and she's been suffering and her and her husband been suffering in their department like for a while now. So that was why I was like earlier in my commentary, like I was like, girl, just do a surprise because you got to keep that bedroom exciting too. Not saying this what your relationship should all be about, but you got to keep it spicy because a motherfucker will step out. Okay. Yeah, but that was a highlight of that episode because I couldn't believe Dr. Simone. I can't believe that she won it. I really could on national TV. But anyway, moving on. Let's go. They go to Mariah. She won't know why they drilling on her house. And girl, they in that backyard, and they trying to, never. I won't call it renovating her backyard or whatever. And bitch, you couldn't understand that. She was like, why is it noise and shit out here? Girl, down and stop trying to be grand. It wasn't too much. It wasn't too much of that there. So, let's move on to the 50 Shades of Pink. Dr. Jackie is now, Dr. Jackie and her crew that she worked with, they're going to, The Shades of Pink is about women, battling with cancer, but it's not gonna be just battling with cancer. It's about, being feeling good about yourself so you can do better in your battle. And so here it is, Lisa Nicole come and she shares the news about her lumps and stuff in her breast, and Dr. Jackie, they there, she's really, she's been 2 times. I think she battled breast cancer 2 times. And so I really do feel like Lisa Nicole, people is brought into your life. Some people is brought into your life for a reason. I think Dr. Jackie is the woman to go to. And when I tell you, I really do feel like Dr. Jackie was sincere. She really was, and I really do like that. And as far as cancer concerned, another secret what people don't know about me. I had battled cancer before I was 18. I was 17. I had appendicitis at 15, going on 16, and here it is. I had to find out there was a time they didn't want to operate on me because they found I had sickle cell. And a year after that, when they cut on my stomach, you know the when they cut me at the scarf on the inside start to get cancers and start to swell and push on my organs, and plus it didn't make it any better that I had a bad ass infection that made my body more toxic because of the fact um, they left gauze and some kind of uh, medical instrument to cut me open. Yeah, yeah. But I don't really tell people about that because I didn't. I probably need to go get checked to see, because cancer spread, probably spread in a different area, whatever. I probably need to get checked, but that's so many years ago, and I was so young. But anyway, I just think that it's beautiful that people got Lisa Nicole could go to Dr. J. Okay, let's go on to after. Let me think. It wasn't really too much, y'all. Y'all really ain't missed anything. I would say that. Let me think, cause I don't wanna leave anything out. It wasn't really too much nothing on my fault. That's my review. It's not on this episode. The next episode gonna be, um, I think a little bit better, cause Quiet and Mariah, they at some event and, you know, they get kind of in a little heated argument, and then I think you will find out more about what's going on. See what I do disagree about this new season is they waited so long to even come out. I didn't even know they were gonna come out with the season 2 to Married with Medicine because it took so long. But here it is, so much they waited so long. It took so long for them to come out with it that so much shit then went on before married, so much shit went on. Yeah, I'm kind of confused. I hear my sister walk in the door, and I'm trying to find out why she home early. So, anyway, it took them so long, y'all, to even come out with season 2 that a lot of shit went on, and here it is when it aired and they dropped this season. Quad and Mariah ain't friends no more, and everybody like, ooh, I love their relationship from jump one. First on season 1, episode 1, you can tell that it was true friendship there. You know what I mean? So here it is. We steady trying to find out what really went on with them. We can't point fingers at Quiet. We can't point fingers at Mariah because we just don't know. And I'm gonna need y'all please let me know what the fuck going on. Can y'all, whoever watching this, drop that shit below. Now, we'll find out more about the Married to Medicine. But I'm going to say, what was I, y'all? My sister, she just walked out here, and I'm still trying to figure why is she here now? But y'all, it wasn't really nothing. It wasn't really. It wasn't. Y'all ain't missed nothing. You ain't really missed nothing. You know, you didn't miss nothing watching this episode. It was kind of boring, but I'm glad that tech ass Toya wasn't on this motherfucking episode. And that's that. Y'all, I'm out of here.